I'm going to play this video now. So this is the preview of episode 8, Aspiration.
On the next all-new
Yeah,
episode
go for it,
of
man.
Shenmue, the animation.
We've got Eileen.
Will you spar with me?
Which is what the thumbnail was, which is insane.
Ah.
Check it out. The ladies really love this guy. You cool with that?
Cool with what?
If you don't take him off the market, someone else
What do
will.
you know about the market, you little twerp?
Shenmue, the animation. Next Saturday at midnight.
I like
on
that.
Toonami, an Adult Swim
Nice,
original
nice.
original.
So why? It's amazing, but why? We were saying like it's a bit of a strange thing to introduce Eileen into it.
It is, but I think it works.
It does work really well, but then that makes me think, do you reckon now we've got Fang Mei as well? Oh, you don't think they're going to do anything with the birthday, do you? Fang Mei's birthday?
Oh, I'd love them to do that.
Imagine if they did something like that.
That'd be really
But
cool.
I'm thinking we might see a scene where they're like sitting together having a cup of tea or a meal. Because they do eat together in the Manmo Bistro, don't they? And then they come into the Blue Sky Garden, whatever it's called, as well.
Yeah.
Chow and Sign. But other than that, I mean, Eileen's not really got anything apart from the Easter egg stuff of the third floor arcade fighting stuff, has she?
Will Rio get the bronze medallion now that Eileen's involved? Wow.
Hannah better get a Zumi.
Someone's saying we should get the fight where Fang Mei's got the pan.
Possibly. That would be funny.
Very anime, that scene, actually. Very comical.
Yeah.
Very comical.
So I assume that's with the yellowheads as well, then, is it?
Possibly. So, alright then. So, just sort of round off for next episode, we think we're definitely getting Eileen. We're definitely getting Wong ripping it out of joy that she can't get anywhere near Rio and won't take him off the market. We're going to get some more Wood. So, which one are we going to get? That's the question here.
Well, it's got to be the barber stuff, isn't it? Because the final one's from Xiuming herself, isn't it? Really, when he's doing the scrubbing of the walls. So it's definitely going to be the barber thing next episode, in my opinion. Just how they work all in together.
And then,
so that he's not just, going back and forth to random locations.
And I think you're getting books. I think he will be airing some fucking books. And if they do,
I agree with that.
I am well impressed because I didn't think they would. I think they cut it out because it's one element of Shenmue 2 that gets criticised quite a lot. But I'm all for
That's
it.
an interesting point from Frankie. Maybe they'll make Eileen do the wood instead of the barber guy.
Possibly. Yeah, it could be why she's there. I mean, Rio seemed to sort of handle her in sparring quite easily by the way I sort of...
Some good teachings, though, from the barber guy, isn't it? Like, don't move kind of thing.
Stay calm in order to make the right decision. Will Rio pay the hotel? Wow. Not anymore,
Really has done,
because
eh?
he's left.
True, but he did pay the hotel, didn't he?
Spags, will she direct Rio over to him? Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, it could work.
Is it just fan service at the moment, this Eileen thing, or do you think she's got a bigger role to play?
Don't know.
Didn't do the 3 blades in Shenmue 1, so it makes sense to skip it in 2. Fair enough, but I mean, even though it's 3 Blades Street,
The name of the street doesn't really matter, does it? But
you can still send him to the barbers.
I just get the impression they're slowing this down, ready for Kowloon. So you're going to get like the crescendo off to Kowloon where it all sort of, you fight the Yellowheads, you save Zhang, you do your counter assault and you go. Then you got the Kowloon stuff. It's just how they end this is going to be interesting, because they did say it's going to do most of Shenmue 2, not all of it. So could Rio step off the boat in Guilin? Could it fast forward to the cave scene again at the end, and then you open season 2 with him meeting Shenhua?
Or do you reckon he could meet Shenhua, but not in the sense of like all the way to the end of the cave? It's like as after she's dived into the water after the goat kind of thing.
Yeah, and they could then sort of speed through it, and they can do sort of flashbacks of them getting to know each other, or they get to know each other in Bailu. They can do all of that there. But we'll see. I don't think we're going to get much of Guilin at this point. But overall, the episode today was excellent.
Oh, I was just going to say, Nikolai, it was shit. Just as a joke. No, that was amazing.
No, it was really good.
Was that
really,
a
really
true
impressive.
Shenmue episode, that one?
Definitely the most Shenmue feeling episode that we've had to date, I think. I'm really impressed with what they've put together with this one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what next week's going to bring for us. Hopefully another Wood, a bit more fleshing out, and then start preparing us to hopefully leave for Kowloon in the next
Got
couple
the,
of episodes.
Leaf catching stuff to do as well.
Yeah,
There's still quite a bit to do, really. I mean, for them to have spent that much on the one we do, and all the stuff we know that they still need to do. I mean, are they going to do anything with Beverly Hills Wolf at all? Apart from we've already been on Wong's boat, I suppose, haven't we? So
we get planks in Kowloon. So if we get the planks, I want the scene where Rio does it, and then Ren meets him at the top, having got the lift, and you just get that look, the absolute look of disgust. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Hope
Paddy says, just hope he doesn't take 20 years again.
I reckon, I mean, I might be maybe getting the hype here. I think season 2 is a good shout at the moment. It's obviously not nailed on, nothing is, but given how well received this is being, given the fact it's trending on Twitter every week, given the fact the ratings generally are very good for this, given the fact there's a lot of people watching this on Adult Swim, it's the lead program on Adult Swim with the ratings every week at the moment. Obviously we've got to wait for merch and what comes from that, but assuming that does well on top of all of this, I think they've got to be having very, very serious conversations for a season 2. And Frankie's saying there, if Japan get onto this, which 7th of April it will start airing in Japan, and it does well there, which I think it could do, then we are really in the ballpark, I think, for a season 2. What that'll cover is
That's crazy that it's still not released everywhere yet either. So there's still second buzz from people. Yeah.
I mean, as I
and
said,
it works well like that, actually.
As I
I
said,
mean, not for them obviously because they've had to wait.
No, yeah, we got lucky. We got lucky getting it
we
first.
have.
I'm surprised. It's rare that happens. But I mean, does this lead to a Shenmue 4? This is what we want as hardcore fans. If it doesn't, how does or it's not? We don't get to that point in the anime, for example, because season 2 could, in theory, flesh out the entire Shenmue 3 if they wanted to, because they've got pretty much a blank slate with some key story arcs to do. But they can do what
was interesting is when we get in these copyright strike things, it says year 1
Yeah,
and
it
2.
says year 1, doesn't it? So
which is interesting.
it does beg the question that they are at least thinking about it. I'm trying to get Jason DeMarco on the show, but he's a very busy man. He said provisionally he will come on, so I might ask him. He probably won't tell me, but I'll ask him.
No, I think your best bet there is the end. Once the show's finished, and then getting on, and you can talk about the whole thing then. And,
yeah, I think we can.
he's probably going to be a little bit more open after that, I'd have thought.
But on that note, excuse me, I'm going to call the stream there. I need to go and get a bit of cough medicine to sort myself out, ready for the podcast that we're going to record. Get started on that in the next 10-15 minutes. But again, guys, thank you for dropping in and joining us for the watch along again. Again, we're going to keep doing these every week until we get to the end of this. Thoroughly enjoyed the episode. Thoroughly enjoyed watching it with you guys as always. And we will see you again next week. James, take it away.
Thank you very much, everyone.